Hello and good evening. Happy Sunday, everyone. Rose Ward, StampersDelight.com, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from New York. So I hope you're all having a great weekend. It's a long weekend here in the States, and I couldn't be happier. So jump on, say hi, let me know where you're watching from, and if you're a first timer, definitely let me know that too, okay? So I'm just going to give it a minute. Sometimes I know there's a delay, and I want to make sure everybody's on. Hi, Geraldine. Hi, Linda. Well, you can see me, so we're all good. Hi, Samantha. Hi, Patricia. All right, so we are ready to go. So grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. Put that over here. All right. So a couple of things. What I'm going to be doing today is the paper pumpkin for May. Now, I know if you're watching overseas, there are some places that cannot get the paper pumpkin, but you're still going to want to watch because I have some cute alternatives that I think you'll be able to do with some things you already have in your craft room. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Rita. So let me flip the camera and we'll get started. Okay, so if you're ordering this month, you want to use my host code, which is right here. This is good until the end of May. Again, if it's a $150 order or more, don't use the host code because you want to get the hostess benefits. And what that means is you get rewards, so you get some free product. Okay? Alrighty. So, and before I open up my paper pumpkin, I just want to show you, and this will be in the description. It was in the description on Friday. This is part of the paper share that I do with every new catalog. Now, obviously, all the papers aren't here. There's 5 here, and the total is 10 different paper pumpkin papers because we weren't able to order all of them yet. Okay, so I do have my paper share going on. What you'll end up getting is the 10 different DSPs, Designer Series paper. They'll be cut down in 6x6 sizes for you. And the total is going to be 132 sheets of Designer Series paper. Great way to check out, see which one you might want to buy a full pack of. For the pricing, it's $40 for the paper share if you garage pick up at my house, or shipped to you is $48. I use priority mail. Order and pay by June 2nd, and that was a mistake, and I will explain that. Order and pay by June 2nd, and you'll get a free mystery embellishment from me. So for some reason, I kept saying the new catalog started June 4th. I was looking at the wrong calendar. It starts June 3rd. So again, sign up for the paper share by June 2nd so that I can pre-order everything, okay? So definitely say hi. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Janice. Okay, so let's get started with the paper pumpkin. So a cute little box here, rainbow colors. Anybody notice some of the new colors there? The jade, the magenta, madness magenta. I don't know them all yet. Bumblebee, I know. Let's open it up. Okay, so here's the stamp set, which is so cute. And as soon as I saw this, I knew what I had to do with it, and you'll see shortly. So let's just see if I have a piece of cardstock so that you can see this better. So there's the stamps. Okay. Hi, Donna. Hi, Jean. Hi, Janine. Hi. Let's see hi, Sue. So glad you could all join me. So this is the cute little stamp set that comes with it. And then, which I was so excited about, we got the Misty Moonlight ink spot, and that's one of the new ink colors, which we weren't able to pre-order that yet, so that's really cool. And then some pretty pink paper, which of course I always save because you can always use something. You can always use some tissue paper, right? And the boxes aren't too shabby either. All right, so let's open this up. So if you have any questions, just ask while you're watching, okay? I may not see them right away, but I do try to go back and, well, I do go back and answer the questions. Okay, so let's see what we have in here. So if you're not familiar with paper pumpkin, you get a nice batch of things to do. You get the instructions, and there's also a video out there, and I tend to watch the video because I hate reading instructions. So here's the 3 cards that they show, and there's 4 of each. And you get some doodads, which of course, 3 of the new colors are there. This is Purple Posy, so that's been around. We get some dimensionals, some dimensionals, and we get some dots, and we get some nice little twine in the magenta color. And then this cardboard piece, which we can ditch that. Okay, so then we get 4 of these. Whoop. Got some vellum there. Here's 4 of the card bases. And if you look, you'll see that's this one right here. And then we have these 4, which is this one. And I might have to just bring that up just a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. Let me show you the last one, and then I'll show you everything else that goes with it. And then we have these cute little purple ones. I will tell you that one side of the purple ones has like a little white to it. So it's like almost like a distressed. And I didn't realize that till after I started playing with it. You got 4 of those. And of course you have the matching envelopes. And where are my other envelopes? Oh, they're probably behind here. So you have the matching envelopes. Pretty nice, huh? First time watching me live, Patricia? Well, welcome. And thank you. So we have the card bases. We have the envelopes. We have some vellum paper. And you see everything's pre-cut, and there's some vellum banners. And then we have these, the clouds. And here's the die cut for sentiment. And then, of course, these are the pieces to make these cards. So you see the arches right here. This one goes to that. And then this one for the clouds. So you get all of that, and you can get this as a monthly kit. And I'll put my link where you can order it in the description when we're done. So again, I'm going to bring this up close. Here's the 3 cards they give you directions for. And that's what the video also shows you. So let me show you those first, okay? Let me put that right here. So here's the one, and of course I always do 1 of each. Okay, so here's the one. And then we have this one with the matching envelope. And of course I'll add still shots, and you can see the vellum back there, and you can see the vellum right here. Now, the one thing you want to know about the paper pumpkin is there's usually extras left to do something else with. And then here is the 3rd one. I wish you could get them there too, Beth. Hopefully someday New Zealand will be able to get the paper pumpkin. Is it next month? I think they might be having the special where the other countries can get it. Yes, June, paper pumpkin. Yes, it's going worldwide. They did that last year too. So those are, and the reason I don't do these is because you already see them, and you can watch the video to see how to do those. So let me show you my alternatives first to this one. Now you see the purple background, right? I added Under My Umbrella. That's our stamp set and matching punch, which you can get now in the mini catalog. And I just added the little boots and a couple of clouds that It's Your Day. So there's a cute little alternative. I did another alternative with that background. Put these right here. And remember the product coordination we had during celebration? Well, I just added, I had some of that paper left, so I added some of the raindrop paper from the product coordination. And again, I made some boots with the leftover pieces from the designer series paper that we had. Hi, Winann. Oh, thank you, Betty. You like the rain boots, huh? And I stamped right on the clouds there. Rain or shine, you're always on my mind. Now, these I don't normally put any sayings in because I'm not sure what I'm going to use them for, although this one I did. I lied. It's your day, rain or shine, you're always on my mind. That saying is from Under My Umbrella. So the You're Amazing is with the kit, and then I used the Under My Umbrella sayings to do some alternatives. Okay, so those are the alternatives for that one. Now let's bring in this one that has that big hay on it and the clouds and the vellum back there. And let's see what I did with that one. Well, I did it again. I used those cute little boots and just said hay. I can trim that. I probably should, but... And I just changed it up a bit. I only used one big cloud here because the smaller clouds are what I used on this one. So there's a nice little... Hey, no matter what, I love that. No matter the weather, we're friends forever. I love that. And I didn't put anything on the inside of that one. So again, using those cute little rain boots. Those are my two for that one. Then I'm going to bring in this one. Now, this was the one that they show. Okay. And I always try to do one like that. And then, again, using Under My Umbrella... with the Designer Series paper from the coordination products, I punched out an umbrella and used the little boots and put Hello Sunshine. Because what comes after rain? A rainbow and sunshine. And then I used the little boots in there too. Okay, yes, definitely share my videos because I'm going to tell you how to get a giveaway by leaving me a comment and or sharing my videos, whether you're on Facebook or watching this on YouTube. So there is my alternative for that. But don't go away because I still have more. Okay, so bringing in the different stamps. Let me bring in the stamp sets. As soon as I saw this, you know what I thought of? The arches, the golden arches, right? McDonald's. And this is where, even if you don't have that, I'm going to tell you how you can get this effect, okay? So first I'm going to bring in a scrapbook page that I did. And look at this. Let me bring this out so you can see it. So I used our circle dies, and I used the, let's see, the smallest arch, and I made M for the McDonald's sign, right? Golden arches. And, of course, there's one picture of my son. I didn't have any other pictures. But then look down here. If you have, a long time ago, we had a French fry box, but it was a lot bigger than that. So this is, if you can see it, I'm going to, little French fry box, and I'm going to show you how I did that also. And then with the bumblebee, the new color bumblebee, I just used some strips and made it into French fries. This was Ryan's favorite place to go. We used to have to tell him that McDonald's was broke every time he saw the golden arches. So this is a cute little scrapbook page I did using that. Now, if you don't get paper pumpkin, you can still do this. Just find a U in any alphabets that you have. Okay, and just turn it upside down. It's going to look the same way. So there's a way that you can do that if you don't, even if you don't have the paper pumpkin. So there's my scrapbook page. All right, so now let me bring in this. I'm going to start with this card. Sticking with the McDonald's, I made it into a card. There's that cute little box. And the French fries. So again, here's an alternative with this. I made it into Oh Happy Day. This would be a birthday card. My son's birthday is next month. Of course, he's going to be 32, but I think I'm definitely going to have to send him this because this will bring back a lot of memories for him. I know, isn't the French fry container cute? So let me show you how I did that. We're going to do a little stamping. Okay. So the first thing I had, oh, I think that one's too small. Need another circle. I used the wrong circle. I mean, we might have to use that anyway because I already have the circle cut out here. So we might have to go with that. Okay, so let me grab that, and I'm going to grab the bumblebee color. I'm sorry, the Mango Melody because we don't have the bumblebee. Now I'm going to see if I can fit this. I did use my circle dies for this, but I actually used a larger one. So let's see if I can get this on here, because this is one size smaller, but it should still fit. It might actually work out better on the card. Oh yeah, I think it will. Okay, we're just gonna go. I gotta put my head might be in the way, and I'm sorry. I want to make sure I get this on the card right. There we go. Works out fine. So this is Mango Melody, because we don't have the bumblebee yet. Okay. Now, I will also put the link to this cute little box. This is the French fry box that I found, and I just Googled French fry templates. So I'm going to bring that in, and I am going to grab a pen, which I always have a pen here, of course, until I need one, and then I don't. And all I did was I just took a pen, and I traced this. And again, I will put the link for the French fry container, because it's the perfect size for a scrapbook page. I'm just tracing that. Didn't trace it that great either, but it'll work. There we go. Okay, so I will give you that link. And then I'm just going to cut it out. So how is everybody's weather this weekend? Ours was absolutely gorgeous today. Yesterday it rained, so I got a lot done in the stamp studio. Today was absolutely gorgeous. So I worked down here in the morning for a few hours, and then I had to go outside because it was such a beautiful day. And Win Ann, I know you're on, and yes, the pool is open. Reggie opened it during the week, so it's perfect. And I'm just going to cut that. Okay. Get rid of those scraps. Now, I'm going to bring this in again. Now, you see, you can score that if you really want to score it, but it's so small. All I did was I just tucked two little pieces in, looking at the score lines, just push those in like this, and then give it a good scoring. Isn't it cute? Just score that down. And I used my tear tape. You can use any of the glues. And I don't see my tear tape here, so I'm just going to go with snail for now. Okay, I'm just going to put a little snail on there. Or Tombow. So what I'm doing is just on one of the ends here, I'm just adding some glue. Tuck that back in. Fold it up to meet with the other part of that, just like this, and then do it on this side. Okay, and then the bottom right here, whoops, that's why I use tear tape. Snail doesn't always want to hold. Tombow would work too. And then just give that a little tuck there with your nail. So now you got a little French fry box. Isn't it cute? Okay, then what I'm going to do is bring in my paper trimmer. Now I'm going to use my mini one because it's closer, and this is a small piece here. And all I did was I took about 1-inch strips. Nope, sorry, 1/2-inch strips. It really doesn't matter, maybe even smaller than that, the size that you want. I actually used scraps the first time. And I'm just going to go ahead and make some little strips here. Could be a lot easier if I did it this way, right? There we go, a lot quicker. That should be enough. And then what I did is I just put them together and then just cut them in half because you don't need them that long. So we're just going to cut those right in half. That's a fat French fry. And then we are going to use some snail since that's what I have here. And I'm just going to start layering them on the inside, just like this, however high you want them. I made a row in the back first. As you can see what I'm doing. Right? Oh, thanks. You really like this, huh? I thought it was adorable, too. And like I said, when I saw those golden arches, or the arches, the rainbow, I knew, to me, the first thing I thought of was arches. Okay, put one more in there. And then, whoop. Okay, this is why you want to use Tombow and not snail. And we're just going to add another one here. You can also add some dimensionals, which should be right here. And then the second layer, you can use dimensionals so they pop out a little bit more. Okay, so let me show you that. I'm going to just add one dimensional. Put that in there. Another one right here. And there's my French fries. If you want your French fries all matching, you can cut them off. I'm not going to do that. Then I'm going to take my McDonald's, and I'm just going to put that right on there. It's like a little McDonald's thing. Okay. Now I'm going to grab my base, which is this one. Pop that out. And I also want this. Now I'm going to show you, don't throw that away because I'm going to show you something else with that too. Okay, so I need those two pieces. I'm going to grab my open Misty Moonlight. Keep wanting to call it Misty Midnight. And I'm going to grab my saying, which is Oh Happy Day. And of course, with the ink spots, you can do it this way. It's a little bit easier to do it upside down. I'm going to go ahead and put Oh Happy Day there. And bring in my card base. Now you want French fries, Samantha? Well, they do have drive-through. Oh, gosh. And part of New York is going to be opening up a little bit this on Tuesday. Not much, but every little bit helps, right? Okay, and we're just going to snail that right down to the card base. I'm going to, again, I would use Tombow or tear tape for this, but I have my snail right here. So we're just going with the snail. I'm going to put my little McDonald's, put it down. Make sure it's adhered good. Because you do have to have this kind of flat to mail it. And then again, I'm going to take some dimensionals. Oh, thank you, Susan. Sometimes things just hit me when I see something. I'm like, oh yeah, I know what I can do with that. So we're going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to put Oh Happy Day. I want to bring that up a little bit so some of that nice paper shows. And then I'm going to grab some of my doodads, which actually I have the ones already opened. I'm going to grab those. Let me grab this kit over here. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to add some of the embellishments here. And I just add them wherever I feel like it. If I try to look at it and figure out where it should go, I never get it right. It looks too, I don't know. I have to have it all over. And there's my McDonald's card. And there's the first one. What'd you think? You like that? Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Sherry. Okay, so there's the first card that I wanted to show you. Now, I'll show you the second one that when I saw it, I knew I had to do it. Besides using, as soon as I saw it, I knew I wanted to use the Under My Umbrella, too. Okay. So this one, I'm going to bring in, and this is with, I need the card base. Okay, so this one I'm going to bring in this card base. You want to see the card first? Okay. And I want this piece. So let me show you this one. There we go. How about a pot of gold under the rainbow? What do you think? Okay, so to make this card, I took this piece right here and I cut it out. You could do it this way if you wanted the white background, but for this one I trimmed it. Okay, so there we go. Put this right here. Just trim that up. Okay, there's my rainbow. Now again, with the circle dies, I used this one. And all I did was I just cut off a smidge of the top. If you go too far down, it doesn't look like a pot. So I'm just going to put it in there and maybe like 1/4 of an inch, because you want it to look like a pot. So I don't even think that's 1/4. Maybe that's 1/8 of an inch. All right. I'm going to bring in my dimensionals again. And just put a bunch of those on here. Yeah, hit the jackpot. Wouldn't that be nice, Kathy? Okay, I'm going to put that right there. And then here's my pot of gold. That's going to go right about there. So I can go ahead and do that before I put my gold coins in there. I don't want any on the top yet. Just going to put them around the sides here. I'm going to put that right there. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in a little 1/2 inch, whichever one you have. I use the 3/4 inch on this one, which we actually don't have anymore. I think we have the 1/2 inch, but I saved my whatever circle punches you have. I'm going to try the smaller ones this time. Let's see how that works out. Any of the small circle punches will work. I don't know that. Let me look at our dies. Do we have a small enough die? Yeah, we don't have a small enough die in the circle dies. So whatever small circle punch you have will work, because you're actually not even going to see all of them. And I'm using foil paper, which is not retiring. The glimmer paper is. You could use the gold glimmer paper. I think that's enough coins. Let's see. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a little snail or tombow and just start layering my coins across there first. Yeah, these are smaller, so I might need a few extras. I did 1 row first. I should just open my tombows right here. Let's put this one. You know what? I'm going to go with the tombow because they're kind of small. Once you have 2 of them down like that, you can put tombow on the middle one and get it to stay right in there. And then I'm just going to layer some more in there. Trying not to get all the glue on my fingers because they're so little. Okay. See, now it's starting to stick to my fingers. All right, let's just do this. And let's put this one behind there. So again, it doesn't matter, whichever small circle die or punch you have will work. Depends on how, I mean, you can make the coins real big if you want. There we go. One more in the middle maybe. The Old World punch. You could use the Old World window punch. Okay, I'm not sure which one you're talking about, but anything that would work. Okay, we're going to put that right there. So there's my pot of gold. Okay. Now, this doesn't have to be St. Patrick's Day card. You can say, may the luck of the Irish go double for you, and it could be a birthday card, right? So I'm going to bring in, let's see. Here it is right here. This is from A Wish for Everything. And I am going to bring in my Call Me Clover, which is retiring. And for me, this was my favorite green to use for St. Patrick's Day and Christmas. May the luck of the Irish go double for you. And it could be a happy birthday card, right? And that's from the Well Said. And then I'm going to bring in our new punch. And just, oh, thanks, Maureen. And just put this in through here. Punch that. I'm going to just cut this off so I can make it a little smaller. And get the other end. And I do it upside down so I can really see that I'm punching it correctly. And even then, sometimes it doesn't work, right? There we go. Okay. And that's going to go right across here. And then again, I'm going to add my little doodads. So we'll take a blue one, purple posy, and a pink one. We already got a lot of green in there. And there you go. Now you got a pot of gold. It could be for St. Patrick's Day or a birthday card. There's your pot of gold. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. All right, so remember this piece. And I told you not to cut that, not to throw that out. What I did was I just took my scissors. I'm going to pop this out first. And I just cut that white piece off like that. Okay, so now I got this little frame. Let me move some stuff around here. And I'm going to bring in, I haven't done this yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I bought in a piece of our 12 by 12 bumblebee, right? And then I have the Just Jade. So I'm thinking I'm going to put this together somehow. Now all these little guys are going to be frames for pictures. Maybe I want it this way. Now I don't really care that that's showing through because I would be putting a picture here. So what I'm going to do, because I'm not sure what picture I'm going to use yet, I'm actually just, well, I can lay it down because I can trim the picture to be inside there. And then, all right, so let's do that. So I'm going to ever so gently, because I'm doing it right on top of my paper here. Whoop, that's why I don't do things like that, because I don't want to get glue all over. Let's do this one first. And this is great to do as soon as you're doing the paper pumpkin with these pieces if you want, because then you don't lose them, right? So, well, it would help if I put that piece of cardstock down first, now wouldn't it? So let's do that. That would be the smartest thing to do. Okay, Nathan, if you're going to work, have a good day at work. Or a good evening at work. Okay. There we go. Now, back to this. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this frame right here. So I realize you can see these two pieces, but when I cut my picture, I'm going to cut it to meet in there. So you're not going to see it. I didn't pick pictures out yet. But when I do put the pictures in there, I'll take another picture, a photo of it, so that you can see how it looks. Just a quick, cute scrapbook page. I'm just dotting that around. And one more. So yeah, these little cute little frames were great for if you want to use them for this, or you can use them for a card. I mean, you can definitely use them for a card, but as soon as I saw it, I knew. Frame for me. And I think I'll put this one, maybe I'll do this one straight. So this looks like a fun page. Maybe I might find pictures of my son when he was in school, bright colors. And then let's see. Maybe I would put a banner here. Ooh, how about some of our designer series paper? That would be cute. Just not sure what I would be doing with it yet. But there you have a cute little quick page. I just wanted to show you. Don't forget to use those cutouts there, okay? So we're going to move that aside. And when I find pictures to put in there, I will show you what it looked like, okay? So now, let's see. Let's try one more thing here. Which base do I want to use? Maybe the large one. Let's see. I'm going to go with, I think, the other one. I'm going to go with this one. And I'm going to see, do I have any in the box left? Yeah, I'll go with this one. All right. So let's see how I work this one out. Let me look behind me because I want to see if I have a piece already cut. I probably do. This piece might actually work. Oh, it's got a little mess on it. We don't want to use that one. Let me grab another piece. I need about that same size. If not, I'll just cut one. Okay, this will work. Okay. So let's see. That one will work. Yep. Okay. So I'm going to bring in this, and let's see, I think I'll bring in my black. Okay, and we have this other little stamp here. Bring that in. And then I got those cute little googly eyes from the holiday catalog right here. And I just need our our glue dots, because these don't have glue dots on them. And remember, they had different colors on them. And I think these are on the clearance rack right now. So I'm just going to take this off. Whoop, there we go. I want the yellow one. Grab another yellow one here. Let's do it the easy way. Let's put that down first. And then grab another yellow one, because that yellow almost looks like the bumblebee. We got a little happy face. And we're going to put that little happy face right here. Nothing too fancy, just a cute little happy face. Right? And guess what? Oh, happy day. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than that, right? Let's see if one of these fit it. I might have to cut a piece. Bring in that punch again. I'll punch it. Maybe use the other punch the other side this time. It's a little cutting it a little close. All right, I don't like that one, so I'm going to redo it here. Maybe I'll do the punch first. Let's try that. I'm just going to put that in here. There we go. All right, and I am going to trim this off, and then I'll just stamp it. Whoop. Well, sorry about that. My punch just went flying. I got slippery hands tonight. And oh, happy day. Because he's just so happy looking, right? And then let's see where we want to put that. We could put that right here. We could do it. I think I'll do it sideways. And grab some dimensionals. Put a couple dimensionals on that. I just used Memento Black also. I could have used my blue. That would have been cute too. Oh, happy day. And then let me grab some of those doodads again. And I still have so much stuff left over here to do more projects. I lost my doodads. There they are. I might even have to jump on our global Facebook page tomorrow morning and do a couple of these. So if you're on the global page, you might see me there tomorrow morning. And I'm just going to add, let's see, a couple of these. Oh, you know what? We can make it look like hair. I was just thinking about that. Okay, put that one there. And maybe a green one. And we got a cute little smiley face card. So what'd you think? You like my cards? I'm still going to have, I'm not even cleaning this up because I know tomorrow morning when I come downstairs, I'm going to be playing around with this stamp set. So I'm going to bring in the cards again, and then I have something to tell you. Okay, so we have our smiley face. I'm going to just bring it in a little bit. Okay, maybe a little bit more. But I'll put the still shots. There's our smiley face. No ribbon. Yeah, I didn't use any ribbon. And I had the pink. Look at this. I had this too. I got our McDonald's. See, you don't always have to have ribbon or bling. This is considered bling, though. It's just not shiny. And then we have Hello Sunshine, Happy Day. We've got the regular hay with the little boots. And then we've got these cute little guys. It's Your Day. This one. And, of course, the amazing. Look at all these cards. And then, of course, our pot of gold. Aren't they adorable? Oh, and, of course, the 2 scrapbook pages, which I didn't finish this one yet. And my favorite scrapbook page of the day. My little McDonald's. Ryan's 3rd birthday at McDonald's. So, aren't they so stinking cute? All right, so here's what I wanted to tell you. Now, I can only do this for the United States, okay? So what I have here is that extra little stamp set, an ink pad, and of course I still have some of these. Let me flip this around again. So I have this, and I still have some of these left, the card bases. So I'm going to make a little kit out of it, my unused pieces, and at least one of each I'm going to give away. So you definitely want to leave me a comment, share my videos, regardless of whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. If you're watching this later on YouTube, you can still comment and share it on YouTube. On Wednesday, when I come back Wednesday night to whatever Wednesday, I'm going to be giving that kit away. Unfortunately, I can only do it for somebody in the U.S., okay? I'd love to send it out to, overseas, but unfortunately, due to everything that's going on, I just can't. So it's going to be for the U.S., but anybody overseas that has not gotten a card from me yet, definitely let me know, and I will get you out one of the cards. I might even give you one of these cards. How's that? Okay? So I will see you back here on Wednesday night at 7 p.m. I thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the Facebook Live with the Paper Pumpkin and alternatives. Have a great rest of your weekend. If you're in the U.S., I hope you're off tomorrow. Enjoy Memorial Day. And let's give thanks to all our veterans and servicemen, soldiers that have died or, been in service this Memorial Day. So thank you for your service. I thank each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. Bye. Happy stamping.